Hey yo, what's good, my G's? Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house, and I'm bringing you TitanFALL, Capture the Flag, Outpost 207. Now, this footage here is not my footage. This is your boy Uncle Riz's footage. He's been posting all the TitanFALL, and we have a playlist for you guys to check out all the TitanFALL action. We even got a couple videos where he captures the audio, so y'all can hear the in-game audio, how him and his team on the Xbox do their thing. You know, with me being the PlayStation head of the channel. So this is the first time I'm seeing this footage. So if I pop in and out of what I want to talk about right now, best believe I'm watching it real time with you. So first off, TitanFALL, bleed the hype. All the guys out there, they're saying, oh my god, this is the game, this is the game, this is the game. And you know what? They're not wrong. It's the game for right now, but it's a huge asterisk. And for people who own a 360, who probably don't own next gen yet, or any one of them yet, you might be wondering to yourself, for the average consumer, is this worth the price of admission, knowing that the 360 version is coming about a week from this video? Now, if you have a PC, which that's what I was playing on, and I've seen the footage, the finished footage of the PC version, and I have friends that are on the PC version. You know, they have a different way of looking at it, and some of them have the next gen. It's just that they like their shooters on their PC, and being that this was available, yeah, RZA mowed him down. You know, why not? So let's get into it. What do I think? I think if you were looking for a reason to jump to the Xbox One and you like Forza and you like zombie games, mainly Dead Rising 3, then yeah, that could probably validate your jump. Other than that, bro, wait for your 360 version. I will be getting a 360 version because I am highly confident that the 360 version won't suck. Let's talk about the server, the technology behind it, what's going on right now. The technology is scalable in terms of the graphics and the mechanics. They're using a heavily modified Source engine. For you guys who don't know what the Source engine is, think of Half-Life 3, which is never coming out. Think of Counter-Strike. Think of Portal, and those are just going to be the top ones I say for right now. Or alright, I throw one more in there, Team Fortress, I believe. So they able to tweak the hell out of it to get it to run the way that they run. Now what's crazy is that there's a lot of general consumers running around saying like, yeah, it's Call of Duty with mechs and blah blah blah, and you know what, you can see the aura. Well, it's because that style works. It's like saying Dishonored and Bioshock Infinite. You know, it's Bioshock Infinite with no stealth. Like, okay, if that's the way you want to look at it, that's fine. You're going to lose out that way. There's nothing negative or positive about that. It's actually really good because the graphics are scaled down. You can do your thing. Now here's what I'm trying to get at with all that. Call of Duty Ghosts, right? From last gen to next gen, from PS3 to PS4, from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, pretty much looks the same. Frame rate increase, and I don't mean 1080p whatever garbage. I'm talking about frames per second increase, locked, and the game runs smooth, looks smooth. Any other issue with the game is just the game itself. Can't nothing kill Call of Duty except for Call of Duty, and that's exactly what happened. Boom, let's bring it back to what I just said. Can't nothing kill Call of Duty except for Call of Duty. That's what's been going on. Now, people are beefing about the meat of this game, and I kind of sort of share that same type of beef with them. But at the end of the day, how much is too much? So you don't believe in paying $60 for a multiplayer game? Okay, that's fine. Some people don't believe in paying $60 for a fully campaign over game. You got to be able to see it both ways, unless you're spending your dime, and shut the fuck up. So being that this multiplayer, When's the last time have you gotten a multiplayer game that gave you over 8 maps stock? You get 15 here. Sounds good, right? You get a half-ass campaign, because it is there. It's there. Don't let the people fool you. It's there. I can't even say that it's streamlined. It's kind of shoehorned in there. There is some kind of a story. There is some kind of background, realm, or world. Whoever, you never know. Maybe Titanfall 2 will be able to do a full campaign and all that other yin yang that everybody's beefing about. The characters in place, the monsters, quote unquote, they're all there. So where's the other issue that comes into play? Well, people are beefing about guns, and mainly the people beefing about guns, guess who they are? They are people who play Call of Duty for the most part, because it's so funny that they beef about 10 guns, and at the end of the day, if you watch your favorite commentator, he only used 10 guns. 3 from one class, 2 from another, 2 from another, 2 from another, and then the Titans got 7 guns. Now, I'm not exaggerating on the 10 guns. The shit literally has, for pilots, they literally have 10 guns. I am not making that up. There's officially 10 guns at $60. Titans got 7. Is that a big deal to me? No. You play Medal of Honor 2010, you'll understand why. The most efficient guns are in there, and they work. It also helps with the balance. Now, some of the beef, like I said, for you guys who like guns and that small percentage that got the loud mouths, who will probably end up, you know, using through a lot of guns. I'm a simple person. I get my gun, I stick to it. If anyone who's been following me from SOCOM and all that, you know me, M4A1, 5.5 Deuce. It is what it is. You're not catching me using another gun. Very rarely. I use the same gun all the time because I'm comfortable with it. Many rifles out there, but this one is mine. So I don't really see the argument, because I'm pretty sure when these guys were still working on Call of Duty games, they have the stats on when these guns are used and how they're used. Let's get into this part of the argument. There's going to be DLC. I also feel like this game might be the first one to not only have a season pass, but to actually have a season 2 pass. I'll get into that maybe in another video. It's either going to be this and or Destiny. It was going to be the first 2 that's going to have season passes. That really means season 1, season 2. Right? I fully believe that. Now, Killzone just did something where they did DLC, it's free, and then I believe there's going to be another DLC, and how that works is the maps will be free. I think they'll be locked down, and don't quote me on this part. I think they'll be locked down to certain modes, and to have the other modes, which are the newer modes, work on that map, you have to actually purchase the DLC, which is a great model, because people can actually get in there and try the maps out, etc., etc., if that's how it is. Now, mainly I play Battlefield a lot, premium. You know, the new premium map packs come out, new weapons are out, new guns come out, new assignments, yang. And I believe I haven't ever bought a Call of Duty map pack, but I think that's how it happens too. And I wonder if they're going to lock. Now, if they lock that into DLC, then I'm with the rant all the way, because I think that's fucked up. But what if every time they do the DLC for the new maps, they unlock all the guns for that DLC for free? You gotta buy the maps though. The maps and the modes you gotta buy. You can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? You no one's beefing. Nobody. I've watched several reviews. I've listened to several in-game chats. I've even tried to ping Ramon every now and then. No one says anything about a shortage of maps. We all know when you play Call of Duty and you play even Battlefield before the DLC comes out, and even Homefront, yeah, and even Medal of Honor, people were like, yo, I need more maps, I need more maps. You ain't hear about that already. Granted, it's about a week or 2 into the game, but literally caught that dude camping. Wow, Mr. Redmond. Wow, what you was doing, eating your jerk chicken? Listen, you can't deny that anyone is beefing. You don't even hear them beefing about the maps. So anything, okay, alright, let me take that back, that's half true. You might hear people say, yo, I just don't want to see the 2 maps from the beta. And you know what? When I see footage, I don't want to see the 2 maps from the beta either. So let's get into the other thing. The stickiness of it. I'm hearing a lot of people saying 6 months, 6 months, 6 months down the line. I've even heard maybe a few, even fewer, say 4 months down the line. Now that's a huge problem already, because people are in denial. Now Adam Sessler review, he put on a great review, and someone asked me today, do you think he's lying, or do you think another guy's lying, another commentator's lying? And I don't think none of them are lying. To be honest with you, it's a philosophy thing. Like, I personally believe that this is not a true system seller. Is it going to sell systems? Yes. Why? Because they put the marketing dollar in the hype. Why else would the 360, the quote-unquote inferior version, is being delayed 2 weeks? You think you could think all that you want, that they delayed it because they needed more time to fix yada. Believe that shit if you want. That game is done. We played the alpha and the beta. The game was done. The only thing that we was doing was stress testing. They can't talk. You don't find it strange that they don't want to talk about that version at all? All the press talk, all the interviews, they keep saying it's another developer. Then how come these guys can't talk to the other developers? No one can get a hold of the other developers? Nobody? Like, nobody? So, being that I've seen it on the one, I've held it on the one, I played it on the PC, I played the beta on the PC, and touched a little bit of the full version on PC. Just a little bit. Is this guy trying to get through the window? Anyway, I'm dying to see. Got him. Oh, RZA, you missing, RZA. RZA, you missing. What's wrong with you? Get him, RZA. Ah, good. Ride him, cowboy. Don't shoot him. Shoot the other guy. Anyway, so if you guys think for 1 second that 360 version is gonna suck, let me put some numbers to you. I don't know what the exact numbers are right now, but let's just play percentage wise. We know that at least 4 million, or maybe 3.5 million, but we're gonna say 4 million Xbox Ones are on the market, right? You know everybody's not buying the same game. This is not like back in the days when everybody bought Super Nintendo, they got Mario for free. Like, let's not play stupid. So let's just say, let's be nice, let's say 10% of people, let's go higher because I don't want you guys getting at me. Let's just say 25% of people on Xbox One bought this game, right? Let's just say the Xbox 360 has, I don't know, 80 million people, and I'm not exaggerating. They have 80 million consoles installed in someone's house. Now let's just remove 25% of those. Okay, matter of fact, let's remove half of those. Let's say 40 million Xbox Ones, and 25% of 40 million is going to buy the 360 version of this game. So you mean to tell me that they have the balls to let the 360 version bomb? On PC, the specs for TitanFALL. The specs for TitanFALL looks like Black Ops 2. I gotta say it again. The specs, the minimum specs required to run the game look like Black Ops 2 PC minimum specs. With, I think they have the Ghost processor minimum specs, but everything else is exactly the same. And what I'm getting at is, come on, you guys are running the shit out of Black Ops 2 because you didn't have a PC. You seen how it looked, and if you go look up PC footage of Black Ops 2, you seen how great it could look. You guys seen COD Ghosts before it came out later on the Xbox One and the PS4. This game is scalable just like those are meant to be. Sip the juice all you want. In my opinion, the fact that it did came out for 360 right there tells me the marketing dollars were well spent. The advertisement was well spent to push not even the PC version a lot, because you're not paying attention to the articles or the interviews. Not even the PC version that much, but the Xbox One. Now, it may come off sound like I'm a hater, but I'm not. What I'm just trying to say is, it can't be a system seller if it's still coming out on the old gen. That's like saying Forza 5. You think, I don't know if Ramon would have jumped to the from his 360 to Forza. Actually, no, he would have, because he plays Battlefield. He would have did the upgrade properly if he was like he was supposed to. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but what I do know is the game is fantastic. The game is dope. The game is great. The attention span of the game, without knowing the season pass thing, the offering, which they're not communicating at all, without, and they really can't, because the 360 version is not out yet. So without knowing that, yes. But when I was in the beta, personally, when I was in the beta, I was done with it the first day and a half. I didn't have desire to turn it on. I turned it on so we could talk about it for ignorant gamers. Now, like I said before, and in my little videos before, I don't have a beef with the controls, just like none of the reviewers, nobody. Ramon did say something interesting though. Ramon said that it seemed like they tweaked it a little more, and the footage is not touched. We don't speed up footage around here. It looks faster than what we were playing before. So I don't know, give me your opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers. Check out the website, check us out on Twitter, Facebook, all that bull crap, and keep it playing, my G's. I'm out. 1